Hello everyone, I'm Sean Cheek. Elton John's Your Song and Elton John's Benny and the Jets are both completed. The part 2s and 3s to both those songs will only be on the website. If you have a membership already, just hang tight. Sometimes it takes a little while for the videos to upload and to finish processing, so you'll be able to view those pretty soon. If you're acquiring a membership just to view those 2 lessons and you just can't wait, send me an email and then I'll send you a link so you can view those lessons a little early until they get uploaded to the site. Anyway, here is Benny and the Jets Part 1. Go forward after that. The thing with Elton John's playing and some other pianists is that you'll have chords, block chords, but it's not just always block, block, block. Sometimes there's a little fill-in. And that's not something you really can notate out and write every little detail, because then you lose something doing that. It's just kind of an improvised thing on the spot. And I guarantee you he doesn't play the chords the same way every time. Maybe he plays the same chords, but he doesn't play them in the same rhythmic pattern every time. So I'm going to try to help you a little bit with that today. Let's start with a G major 7 chord. We have a B below middle C, with a D above that, F sharp above that, and a B above that. Okay? And we have a left hand low G octave. So low G on the thumb, low G on the pinky. Play that together. Now, see, I have quotes here because you're going to keep playing that chord 6 times. See the 6x? 6 times all together. Now, if you play that low G octave, you're going to come up to the high G octave. Do this. I don't know if the piano's doing that, but I hear the bass doing that, so I think that kind of covers it to go back and forth like that. If you can't go back and forth, just stay on the same G. That will be fine. So, this is what I do for the first box. 1, 2, 5, 6. Okay, then, see I put a bracket here and an up arrow. I'm just telling you that he goes up really high. So we're going to go up to this E octave. Not this one, not near middle C, but up here. E, E, down to a D, D, D octave, then down to a B octave, up to a C octave. And the rhythm is bum, 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 bum. Left hand's continuing that low G octave and the high G octave. Notice I just wrote 1 G, but I'm telling you to do an octave. So every time there's one letter, you really do 2. You do an octave. So if you put hands together here, it's... And leave some space in between. Don't go... You want... So short staccato on the left hand. So the first 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... So really no pedal on that part. Now, we're still high up here, so we have an A, E, C, A. Alright, so we're going to an F major 7 chord here. Low F, on the left hand low F octave. Play it together with that high right hand part. Then, the bracket's over with, so now we're going to play this chord regular down here. So you just play it in here, so move down and finish it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I'll do this whole box. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then play that chord one more time. And the left hand's going to go, okay, F, G, bum, bum, real fast. Okay, and then here's where the singing starts. Hey kids, something, whatever the words are. So we have E, C, and G. Left hand has an A octave. Then you're going to play that chord again in the right hand, but don't play the left hand again. So leave some space. Now this is what the bass does, the bass guitar, but I thought I'd put it in for you. You know, I don't hear the piano doing it, but if you want to put the bass in there, it's E octave, and then an E flat octave, bum, bum, and then a D. Or you can leave these 2 notes out if you don't want to do that. Okay? And And then when you go to the D octave, the right hand is going to have an F sharp, a middle C, and an A. Together there, 1, 2. So this whole measure here is 1, 2. Then we come up here, G, B, D, F sharp, G major 7, left hand's on a G octave. And then we're going to play that chord twice, 1, 2. Right? Then we have F, D, B, G sharp. It's a fully diminished 7th chord. There. And we have G sharp on the left hand, G sharp octave, 1, 2. So this whole measure is 1, 2, 1, 2. And after that, see the arrow telling us to repeat, back to the asterisk. So come back here. Now we're going to skip this measure and go here to finish this part. Now I have E, B, G. The right hand, left hand has an E octave right here. 1, 2. So the quotes play the chord twice. 1, 2. Then he has something where he goes up to a G, E, B, and then back to the E, B, G. And I put ad lib because I want to kind of show you it's just not straight. It's more like so it's kind of like playing the drums on the piano is what I call it. Kind of back and forth. So you just have to experiment with that. So 1, 2. And I kind of, on the octave on my left hand, I'll kind of rotate back and forth a little bit on the pinky and the thumb, you know. Okay, so that's something you just have to experiment with. It's kind of like, you know, swimming. You can't physically show someone every little detail how to swim. You can guide them, and they kind of figure it out on their own. And that's the same thing with that libbing with chords. Okay, so you can try that with that measure. Okay, hope you enjoy it.